Hey, welcome to another video. I'm going to be walking you through how I use AKVIS in my work. This is a part of the process generally when either I use a render from Blender and I want to add the painting effect to my image before doing my paint over, or it might actually be after I've already done the work on the image and then I'm ready to finalize. So the way this works is I have the AKVIS plugin version for Photoshop. It's like $42. I've left a link below in the description. But the way it works is we go to the top of the screen, we go to Filter, and then scroll down to AKVIS and click Oil Paint. And what's going to happen is it'll bring up the plugin. And if we zoom in on our image, you can see what the plugin is doing to the image. But this is just based on the parameters that I have set over here. I already have a preset saved on how I usually like to have the image done. But what I do is I like to run the image through this. So once I'm happy with these settings, and if we hit this check mark up here, it's going to do its thing. Once it's done, we have our new version of our image. So what I like to do is I will actually hit Control A and then Control C by so I'm copying the image. And then I will actually undo to the point where we have our original image back. So we have our original image, and then I just hit paste. So now I have both of them. What I do now is I will create a layer mask. So with the painted version selected, click down here, click a layer mask. Then we go to the top where it says filter, go to render, and then clouds. And then what that did was it added a noise texture to our layer mask. So it just basically spaced out our effect on the original image. So it's only showing in certain parts based on that noise texture there. So we could easily just paint in with like a random brush, where we want more of that effect to show up. But once I'm happy with the overall effect and how it looks, I can actually duplicate this process. So we could select both of these, drag up to duplicate them, and then merge them. Then what we could do is we could do that whole process over again, or I could go back up to filter up here, go to filter gallery, and then go to artistic, and then there should be an option called dry brush. This basically adds another effect on top of the painting. So I just hit OK when I'm happy with the results, and that just added another effect. So same process, we go over here and duplicate these two originals again, merge them, and then add a layer mask to our new version that we just made there, turn it off. And then what we could do is we could actually go to render clouds again, and then that will kind of just do the exact same thing with this second painted version that we did here. And then what we could do is we could actually turn this down to around 50% because we don't want it to be too much. So that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much how you use AKVIS. The last thing that I would do is I would actually duplicate all of these and merge them. And then we would go to filter again, go to filter gallery. And then we go down to stylize and click glowing edges. I usually mess with this till I get some like thinner lines on the image. But once I have that how I like it, hit OK. Then what I do is I go to the channels tab over here and then click this dotted circle. And then that's going to just create a selection based on the highlights in the image. So then what we can do is we can just turn this image off, and then we can make a group and then make a layer mask. So now we have a layer mask based on that selection. And then with the layer mask selected, I go to image adjustments levels. And then we can just turn this up so that more of that selection is prominent. Then what I do is I add a gradient map to the image. And I have that turned down to 55%. And then that just makes the image pop and look more like a painting, basically. And then that's it. That's the final result. Let me know in the comments below if this helped you. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Take care.